Hey guys, we're going to be finishing up that summer camp story. My friend DM'd me after he watched the video saying, yeah, there's more that you left out. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just go add that in. To start off, we have a very sneaky little man that we had to be a detective with. And his name, we'll call him SpongeBob. We'll call him SpongeBob, okay? So, basically, he was going to decide, hey, I'm going to spend my money like crazy, right? And then he starts spending his money like crazy, like all good people should, and doesn't have money left. And at this point, he starts betting. He's saying he's going to pay people back. He starts borrowing money from people. And you can see this is not very good, because you don't want to borrow money from people, because you're going to have to pay it back. And if you can't pay it back, then bad stuff happens. And Boy Scouts, at least my troop, what would usually happen was he would get jumped. I went to some ghetto Boy Scout, I guess. I don't know. However, Boy Scouts, you know, we look out for each other, but he has to pay his bet. So he's trying to pay his bets. His parents are giving him like a daily allowance or something. They're mailing money. I have no clue. Or something. He was getting money. And then SpongeBob was like, yeah, I'm going to take out more money. SpongeBob was like, okay, I want to buy more food. So he borrows more money. And he's gotten to the point where he probably can't pay the amount of money that he is borrowing back. But in SpongeBob, he borrowed from some random guy. I have no clue who he borrowed from. But he wanted to pay it back so he wouldn't get bullied around or beat up by this one kid. So he thought, hey, I see Dusty sitting at the table with his friends. Let me go steal his wallet. And he stole my wallet. And I'm like, later that day, I'm like, I wonder how my wallet got misplaced or went missing or whatever. And I was pretty confused, not gonna say, because you don't expect it at a Boy Scout place. This is when I thought Boy Scouts were, like, respectable human beings. Like, if someone comes to my work and is like, hey, I'm a Boy Scout, hire me, I'd be like, good luck. And, I don't really, like, I mean, I'm sure there are good Boy Scouts and there's good Boy Scout troops, but I don't think mine was one of them. He stole money. He stole my wallet. I thought, hey, I probably dropped my wallet. So I looked around for a couple hours. I'm like, oh, someone stole my wallet. That's not good. I probably like $100 or so. You know, that's because my parents trusted me with money. Because I am a respectable human being that does not blow my money on, what was it? Like slushies, giant lollipops that like, you know, like the spinny lollipop, like they're the circular lollipops that like cartoon babies eat. But he decided, hey, I'm going to steal his wallet. And instead of paying the guy back, he might have paid him back. I don't know. But what I'm guessing is he went to the store and bought more stuff. And that kind of looks suspicious because we knew this kid did not have money. But this kid, you know, decided, I'm going to go and somehow afford to buy $80 worth of food and random assortment of knives and stuff that is very worthless. And if you spend your money on that kind of stuff, you're kind of sad, I guess. It's kind of a waste of money if you don't have the money to do it. Especially if you're using other people's money to do it. It's just morally sad. But, I guess. I mean, I don't usually steal from people because I am a decent human being. He didn't just steal my wallet. He stole this big guy. Well, he wasn't like, I don't know, he was kind of muscular, but he was big. Like, he was tall. He was like a good foot or two taller than SpongeBob. Or SpongeBoob, I'll call him that, because that's more fitting. The guy was a boob. Or not, he probably shouldn't have stole from him, because that kid was going to find his money no matter how many people he strangled and murdered to get it. By the way, a few months after this happened, Rich was found to be an illegal immigrant and kicked out of the U.S. after committing crimes that I'm not going to talk of because they're not very PG, but yeah, he wasn't allowed in the U.S. But he was kind of a tougher kid, kind of insane, but, you know, he was chill. But when he wanted to be chill, when no one stole from him, he was a pretty chill person. Which is very understandable because, you know, when people don't steal from me, I'm a very chill person. But he stole my money. He stole Rich's money. He stole a couple other kids' money. And then he bought a lot of stuff. And we were like, hey, there's this dirt poor kid comes in, suddenly has all this money. And he didn't pay back his debts, I'm 99% sure, because the people he owed to was like, how'd you get that? You haven't paid back my money. So they were upset with him. And yet we had no hard evidence that he stole from us. However, what we did find is that Rich was in the same was sharing a tent. Well, I shared a tent with a pyromaniac. He shared a tent with a thief. He was poking around SpongeBob's tent, and he was like, I'm gonna go check around his tent. The adults said, hey, don't. The adults, we told them, because I just assumed I could go to Lost and Found and probably find my wallet, but even without the money, it was a decent wallet, so I kind of wanted. I still have that wallet, so I got it back. Spoiler alert. But Rich was poking around his tent, and he's like, I wonder why his mattress is so lumpy. So he picks up the little cheap mattress that Camp Atari gave us, and guess what came out? A couple wallets came out of a mattress. And the kid he ran over. I was walking back because I'm still off, but I mean, I just kind of moved on with my life because I know I wasn't going to get the wallet back. But apparently he was like, hey, Zach, you got your wallet back. I found it under SpongeBob's tent. And I'm like, oh, that's good, I guess. And he's like, why did he steal money from me? And he's like, I don't know. He probably wanted to eat his, 16 slushies a day that he was eating at that time. And we plotted and plotted and plotted and SpongeBob. But, however, we could not tell the adults. We could not just straight up tell the adults, hey, we went through this guy's stuff and found our wallet. Because they would be like, hey, why you go through his stuff? We told you not to. So instead of coming clean to the adults and saying, hey, we found his wallet or whatever, we decided that we're going to get him back. Rich, I guess, went and told SpongeBob that, we knew that he stole all our stuff. We were not very thrilled that he robbed a bunch of kids at Boy Scouts. So SpongeBob came to me later in the day and was like, yo, he came in crying. He knew he was going to get beat up by Rich. So he came crying, trying to apologize to me. He was like, I would never steal. And then I'm like, yeah, And I kind of just let him sob to me. And I kind of just sat there and was like, I don't want to be around you. I don't want to talk to you. You stole my money. You're not repaying me my money. You're not even repaying the debts that you had. Rich found a way to get back at SpongeBob. And that was to, jump him. Which is the very appropriate thing to do when someone steals your money. You tell them, don't steal it again by getting their life out of them. And I don't know if that made SpongeBob stupid later on. He would challenge kids to fight and then lose the fight and then get upset because he lost the fight after challenging kids he was obviously not going to win against to a fight. And he was like, oh, why would they beat me up? How I'm so much stronger than that. And I don't know. But he lost a couple brain cells from Rich beating every little bit out of SpongeBob. I'll tell you that, because the kid did not act like a normal human being, a normal, competent human being. I don't know if he just did too much drugs, but he definitely had something wrong with him after that. If he didn't before stealing from a bunch of people he's living with for the next, week or two. My Scoutmasters paid me my money. Well, I did technically get my money back. I didn't get it from him, but the Scout counselors technically paid my money back for him. I guess they didn't want me to sue. Also, it was probably not to go to the police and tell them, hey, some kid stole from me. It's grand theft. You stole $200 from me, and getting their Boy Scout troop number spread all over the internet. But you know what? If it's a cover up, whatever. I got my money back. Kid, I think he got kicked out of Boy Scouts or something happened to him. Something bad. I don't know. All I know is that if I see that kid again, I'm getting my money back so I can get double my money. It's gambling, but I don't think the kids ever want to fight, so I think I got a good, strong chance. I can go boop, 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 and then the kid's going to go down. Worst case scenario, if he doesn't want to fight me, I can challenge him to an Easter simulator match in Hypixel, and he will definitely not win that, because I am the best at this game mode. I'm pretty sure for the rest of the camp, after he got, beat up or whatever, that they put him in protective custody. The scout counselors basically said, yo, no one can go near this kid or, you're going to get kicked out of scouts or whatever. But, yeah, remember, if a Boy Scout ever comes into your business, if you're a business owner, and is like, yo, I'm a Boy Scout, Eagle Scout, hire me. Well, the Eagle Scouts were the worst of them all, so don't even. But if there's any lesson to take from this, is if you ever steal from me, I will smuggle Rich across the border and he'll beat you up for me. If you did enjoy the story, feel free to hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified whenever I upload. Come on, only 29% of you are actually subscribed that watch these videos, so you better hit that subscribe button. Bye!